Wanna feel erect every time you see a tank buster? Do you wanna just scream after that goes off? Hi, I'm Rice, a Final Fantasy streamer and a dragon here on the internet, and I'm bringing you today what it's like to be a Dark Knight! Utilizing 2 important gauges plus 1 more, Dark Knights not only use melee attacks but also use magic attacks, which means utilizing all of the player's mana gauge. 3000 mana for each of your mana required actions, including Edge of Shadow, Flood of Shadow, TBN, which is the Blackest Night, and just rinse and repeat all of those 3 moves, depending on what you need to use during the raid or the dungeon. Every time that TBN pops off, by the way, I just nut a little bit more. By not only wielding the darkness and utilizing all that you know about Dark Knight and its very important gauges and move sets, you can now go to the balance and learn your massive fucking unspeakable rotation of darkness and start killing your enemies today in Final Fantasy XIV. So, you know, feel confident because now you know the 3 important moves that you need to use: Edge of Shadow, Flood of Shadow, and that creamy TBN. Fun fact time! And this time I'm gonna sit down and tell you a little story. In Final Fantasy XIV lore, the first ever Dark Knight was a man who was just accepted into knighthood. He chose his path by saving a mere girl and bringing up a sword up against a corrupted clergyman. His peers did not enjoy that one bit, and thus bringing him into trial. Despite him winning the trial, they were going to strip his knighthood away from him. But he casted it away by his own choice, saying and swearing that he would bring justice to any man who deserves it. Thus the saying, deeming that justice and vengeance come to those who deserve it. Many people were inspired by his choice, and thus the legacy of the Dark Knight continues on to this day because of him and his choice. That being said, now that you know a little bit more about Dark Knight, are you excited to play it? Are you going to pick up that class? And again, as per usual, thank you for coming to this fact of the day. Make sure to leave more questions about it down below, about perhaps learning a little bit more about Dark Knight. But in other words, this is your fact of the day, and I'm glad you joined in on us to learn a little bit more about Dark Knight. Until the next fact, take care, y'all. Bye. Oh, fuck.